Vivian. I found it. The book you lost.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does. But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Do you still feel that way? That you're not one of us?
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended. But the more I study, the more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe, belief begets truth. Give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian.
I'll definitely will try. We'll definitely try.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. All done?
I gotta see what that does. Item. Was it Ring of Swift Shot? Oh no, it would be in gear.
Uncle, I bring good news. The Field Marshal has agreed to your plan.
Ha! Of course he has. I didn't doubt you for a moment, dear boy.
Rutherford is accompanying him back to your manor in Porter's Alder as we speak. They will await your return there. As will one other.
One other? Who, exactly?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution, and I suggested a certain Imperial Lord Magistrate turned Liberator.
One of your co-conspirators?
Master Quinton would probably call me one of his, but yes.
Another outlaw, then. Just the thing we need to put these rotten politicos in their places. Good thinking, Clive.
I'm glad you approve.
The more the merrier, eh?
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortages.
Oh, don't you worry, my boy. The 7 high houses will be seeing to that. They have all agreed to make the most generous of donations. Oh, of course, it did take a little persuasion, but luckily I had some unexpected help.
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward Rockford from a horde of bloodthirsty bandits.
It was more of a handful.
Well, the old battle-axe was so pleased. She had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks by the next new moon. And when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves in the rush to follow suit.
I'm happy to hear it.
Now, I must be getting back to the manor. Join us there at your earliest convenience, would you?
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if the roads are still overrun with akashic?
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether flood. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band of curls. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them going, they'll be dead even before you've sent them on your fool's errand.
If I may, gentlemen, perhaps I might suggest an alternative approach. Though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of ships. Indeed, they bob away in every bay from here to Randalar, awaiting a safe haven. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full of grain. And once those who crowd the cities are fed, ferry the displaced back to the
More than
countryside
atomic.
to work the fallow fields. But I'm sure that you wish to continue your discussion. Forgive the interruption. Two such firm friends as yourselves need no help from the likes of me. Rutherford spoke fondly of the great bond between you.
Us? Friends?
I can't stand the man.
Clive, I'm beginning to question the quality of the company you keep.
And what kind of company were you expecting him to keep? The man's a criminal.
Criminal? How dare you? You are not fit to breathe the same air as this fine, upstanding young gentleman.
Upstanding? He calls himself Sid the Bloody Outlaw.
Once more onto the breach.
Shall we begin again? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to claim the thrones of those that already exist. We wish simply to bring stability to the realm that mankind might weather the current storm. And to do that, we must convince those in power, the generals, the statesmen, the nobles, that our cause is just. There will be disagreements, yes, and I imagine some resistance, much resistance. But we cannot let that deter us. If we show them the path, show them that we walk it ourselves, then I am confident they will follow. The fate of the world lies in my nephew's hands, but the well-being of her people lies in ours. And we must not squander the chance that Clive has given us.
Uncle Byron,
Now, with that settled, let's move on to the signing of the accord. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Tri-Unity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
This is the role you were born for. Now I ask only that you trust in the talents of your supporting cast. We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity to shine. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no better Crandall than you, Clive. I want you to keep this signed accord as proof of our faith in you.
I will. Thank you, Uncle.
I wish I could fast travel in here. Got a new quest in there too? Oh, gosh.
What do you think that thing is?
Two more.
It's
This is
usually
crazy.
me making demands of Hippocrates.
This is crazy.
I wonder what this is about. If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Is that it? All right. Down, up, over. All right.
First the skies.
Say what you will, Lady Karen has seen our...
Whatever should I write next?
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
You make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need.
Oh, come
After you left, I went
on.
over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a 1 and a 0.
Appreciate that raid, Gov.
The cogwheel. Just a tiny one.
Though that's the problem.
I'm having me a
Here's
chill
that smaller a
stream,
bastard to
man.
make, and I may.
You know me, just got off work, tired, man. Did 14 hours. Appreciate that raid. Appreciate that raid. Right now, it's just a lot of cutscenes, so I'm just chilling with the cam off till I get the action going.
You are correct. The more you know. That's me every day. I feel like I find out one useless fact every day.
Alright, you're the tag team person, bro. You have a trivia.
You ain't really missing nothing, right? I mean, you ain't really getting no spoilers right now.
Everyone's on board. They go on. Who wants to be a millionaire? Get the
Because
first
I'm just
question right. Go buy a PlayStation. That was the plan.
Shut the fuck up, bro. What?
Lost the one Black
just a bunch of cutscenes, bro.
Wait.
Of me picking up quests.
The children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass gear. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it when we put the scales back together.
The young'uns? But why would the... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog.
Okay, next. Next. Upstairs.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Sid! Is Mid still hiding from us?
She wasn't hiding. She's fine. She's just busy working on her next project.
A new invention? What is it? What is it? Is it an airship? I bet it's an airship!
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one. One that might fit on, say, a set of scales?
Oh, the one you forgot! We remember!
We saved it, just in case. It's in the bag of bits.
Please be there. Don't send me on no
Since your
goose
lesson,
chase.
we've been disassembling, then reassembling everything we can find. All the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's good to know.
Left over? Nothing is left over when you disassemble and reassemble.
Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid.
Here you go, Mid.
Well, did they have it?
They did. And they kept it somewhere nice and safe. Will it work?
Will it work? He's perfect! You're a genius, Clive.
What exactly are you going to use it for?
Only the most important job of all. The wings aren't going to move on their own. But with the right cog in the right place... Well, you just wait and see. That should do it. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes, children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Follow me!
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it ain't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out.
But why?
I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a toy boat fly after all. My dad always said, dream big. But it ain't the size of a dream that's important, is it, Clive? Only that it's a good one. And I reckon I've got a fair few good uns left in me.
I'm sure you do.
What airship? Oh, upstairs. Here, take this so I can leave.
I hear that you traveled to Ash, Sid. Did you by any chance recover the names of my fallen friends?
I did. Yes.
If I may, era registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body, nor any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces, like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
Survivor's remorse.
And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their names live on. That way, at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
About to level up? Alright.
Do you suppose it's magic keeping the thing afloat?
Has little Don.
Joshua, I read your message.
Oh man, so many side quests just
Jill
to
is
talk.
different. I don't think I'd realized how different, but since we returned from Drake's spine, I've felt it more and more.
I suppose it's not hard to imagine why.
She doesn't think she belongs anymore.
And that's why we need to remind her she is still one of us. To let her know that we still need her, now more than ever. That you still need her. But how to do that? When last we were truly close, we were but children.
Of course. Do you remember the time we accompanied Father on his annual tour of the Duchy? And Jill and I broke from the procession to ride up Man's Hill.
To see the snow daisies, I remember. It was the first time Father had allowed us to join him. And when he realized you were missing, he had the entire retinue down to the pot boys combing the countryside.
In the rain. A thunderstorm forced us to take refuge in a grove of oaks before we'd even made it halfway there. It was the Lord Commander who finally found us, and needless to say, he was none too pleased.
Then it seems you and Jill have unfinished business. What do you say?
Man's Hill. It's not that far.
Oh, true. Though I suspect it is also much changed. Little in southern Rosaria remains as it was when we were children.
You're saying I should go and scout the area for bandits?
I'm saying we should first go and see if there are actually still any snow daisies left.
What would you do without me, Clive?
Lawsman Harpocrates, I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Ultima had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him, and I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
Well, it can't hurt to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's Roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
What up, Ganny? What up, Ganny? A lot of cutscenes as usual.
Tale one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please...
How you liking Prototype?
Be safe.
I remember when that game was coming out. Is that on PlayStation now? Yeah, I didn't even play Prototype 1. They have a 2 out now. I remember when I was seeing commercials of not commercials, but what you call it of this? Not advertisements, but trailers. Yeah, I never played them. All right, let's see. All right, we can finally leave. Thank you. Stay. Hopefully we got a fight or something going on here. It's been no action since I started my stream. Right here though. That's cool. Wait. And I got Joshua with me. About time.
This is the place, but
I'm sorry, Clive.
there's nowhere been spared.
Use your Phoenix powers.
We keep looking. Man's Hill cannot be the only place where snow daisies grow.
Perhaps, but it's the only place I know of. Knew of.
Then why not ask someone who might know of another?
Someone in the backyard. To the hideaway, then.
This the one that beat me up. Yeah. I know where you at now, Atlas. Then there's another one to pick up here, but this is one to finish over here. We're gonna go to Northreach real quick. More cutscenes, more cutscenes, more cutscenes, everyone. More cutscenes,
Zermites at
everyone.
least have mentioned where in Northreach he'd be testing this recruit.
First, I'm gonna do the one I already started.
I'm nervous.
You ready?
Well met, Sid. This is the initiate. Ember, present yourself.
At your service, Master.
Please, just Sid. There are no masters here. Your life is your own.
Oh, of course. Thank you, Sid. The sergeant says you'll be evaluating me at my trial.
To become a scout, yes. You are aware of the dangers inherent in that role.
I am. But I swore I'd face them. Just like the man who saved my life.
And who would that be?
Gav. It was him who found me and freed me. No magic, no support, just one man and his nose. Came and sniffed me out. It taught me what one man can do if he puts his mind to it. And I've been training ever since, so that one day I can be someone's saviour, just like Gav was mine.
I like that.
I'm sure he'd be flattered. You clearly have good intentions, Ember. And it sounds like you're under no illusions. Stick to this path and you'll make a fine cursebreaker.
So, what? Have I passed?
You haven't even started yet. Now listen. Not far from here is an Imperial lookout, Eastwatch. The guards there record all their sightings in a logbook. You are to find it and bring it here.
And bring it here, right. Anything else?
No. Sneaking into a heavily guarded Imperial outpost and stealing the logbook would be quite sufficient. You'll need to assess the situation, determine a point of entry, create a distraction and effect an escape, all without being discovered and thrown into an Imperial oubliette.
Ember, Gav isn't our best scout because he can do everything. It's essential that you know your limits.
Know my limits, right. I won't let you down.
It shouldn't be as dangerous as I made out. But keep a weather eye on him all the same, would you?
On my way. All right, Ember. It's me.
All right, I'm doing 2 quests at one time. That one is just a pickup, but I want to pick it up.
Garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the
Let's go ahead and pick it up.
I would speak with this Duke.
So many quests. I ain't complaining, but like, dog, I want to. I'm anxious to see the plot of the game by now. But I can't just leave these side missions, man. What's up, Isabel?
Do you have a moment, Clive?
For sure. Anything for you.
It's the Duke, unsurprisingly. His Eminence has assumed full control of the garrison and put every able-bodied man to work on the fortifications. The town was left all but unguarded, so Philippe was compelled to form a citizens' watch to fill the void. And though my dear boys have been characteristically willing to assist him in this, they want for bodies. So I was wondering if you would lend them your strength, that the people of Northreach might sleep easier, if only for a few nights.
Of course. Whatever you need.
Thank you, Clive. What would I do without you? Philippe told me he had men stationed at...
Where can I find the mistress of this establishment?
Here, my lady. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
My name is Sabine, and it is my displeasure
I know who you are.
The Duke of Oriflamme, who I understand is causing you and your town no small amount of trouble. I wish to speak to you about what might be done.
Very well. Let us speak. I trust you'll forgive me, Clive.
Absolutely. Our conversation can wait.
Please, proceed.
As you know, my father is a most overbearing and supercilious man, and I join you in objecting to his every action. Indeed, I owe you my thanks for continuing to argue against his reckless plans. Yet I fear he is not one to be swayed by reason. No. He must be made to face the consequences of his actions.
And who would make him do this?
I would. Myself and several other like-minded individuals. Were you to join us, we would surely have the strength to drive him from Northreach for good.
Does that not seem a trifle... drastic?
Drastic action is precisely what is called for. Unless you are content to see your people downtrodden and dispossessed. My father would have it that citizens exist only to serve the Empire. That they should be forced to make every sacrifice to ensure her revival. But he is wrong. It is not the people who must serve the Empire, but the Empire who must serve her people. He's always been like this. Scornful of the opinions of anyone he judged beneath him. But he cannot be allowed to ride roughshod over the common folk any longer. We must fight him. By all possible means.
Fight him? No. My purpose is to quell the tension in Northreach, not to stoke it. Respectfully, my lady. Our only chance of saving this town depends upon every one of us uniting against our common enemy. Your father and his followers included. While I understand your frustrations, I cling to the hope that he may yet be won round.
False hope, I assure you. But I see that your mind is made up. I shall bother you no longer. If you will extend me the same courtesy, I bid you good day.
She certainly has spirit.
Indeed. But unfortunately for us, that spirit is only likely to harden the Duke's resolve, which may be enough to seal the fate of this town, Kurt. This is all about her and her father.
Families.
I'm sorry, where were we? Ah, yes. I was about to tell you of Philippe's plans for the town watch, but perhaps it's better that you heard them from him. I believe he's in the market, if you'd be so kind as to seek him out.
Right away.
It's just a pity I cannot join you. I'd like to see the two of you in action together.
Alright. That's collected. She's outside, of course. Oh, she's gonna prioritize her own mission.
Your town needs you.
Do I need to go all the way around here? I really don't need to talk to her right now. Let's go do this. Just gotta find the best route to get up here.
These are clean kills. Perhaps young Ember really is ready. Or maybe not. Damn it.
A wyvern.
Draw your sword!
I can't!
Then run!
If you want him, you'll have to go through me.
Finally, some action.
This
Oh, let me find out. I just figured out how to, like, damn near perma-stun. Think I might have. Oh, I think I gotta be in that mode for it to work.
all yours, Torgal.
I'll let go. I was getting sleepy until we started fighting. I got blood splatter on my face and neck.
Ember, are you?
Where is he? He kept going.
Gone. Of course. Scouts really are a rare breed. Back to Northreach it is then.
You know what? I'm not walking. I got 2 missions right here. I ain't gotta walk.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Where is Ember? How did he fare?
I thought I'd find him with you. He must have fled. I followed him to Eastwatch, where I found him being set upon by a wild Avis. He was just standing there. Didn't even draw his sword. I had to step in and take care of things. But by the time I had, he was nowhere to be seen. I assumed he'd set off in your direction, but apparently not.
I'm sorry, Sid. I knew the boy had a nervous streak, but he seemed like...
The right man for the job? I believe this is the logbook you tasked me with retrieving.
Eh? How did you... Don't you tell me you breached the tower while Sid was busy saving your skin.
Wasn't that what you asked me to do? To bring the thing back without getting caught?
He has you there, Nazaire.
He did.
And he did it all on his own.
But Sid, he
did what he thought was best. And now I have to decide whether I agree.
Of course. We'll await your evaluation back at the hideaway. Don't you leave my sight.
Yes, Sergeant.
The little sneaky rascal weasel face.
This won't be an easy decision.
Alright, where's she at, man? Who this, the big hat girl?
He'd have our coin, us.
Where the fuck?
Our stalls, and we're just supposed to hand it over.
So you are content to abandon...
It is the big hat.
Please, I beseech you. If you are a true son of Northreach, you must fight to defend your home.
That's exactly what I am doing, lady. Or trying to, at least. The land is crawling with fiends, and someone has to keep watch.
Even when our true enemy is hiding in the garrison? Fine. You're not the only able-bodied man in Northreach. Thank you so much for your help.
She cornered you too, then?
Could hardly get a word in edgeways. Like father, like daughter, eh?
She made an uninvited appearance at the Vale earlier, hoping to convince the Dame to join her in fomenting rebellion.
I bet that went well. Her ladyship seems to have a way with people. Anyway, what brings you here?
Our mutual friend thought you might welcome some help.
Oh, she did she? Right as always. In fact, you're just the man. We've had some reports, you see. Sightings of, you know what.
They're back.
Seems that way. All over, too. We haven't been able to confirm anything yet, but if you're willing, you could go and see what's what.
Right. Where should I look?
You know Grieger's Weep? One of the sightings places them somewhere on its shores.
I'm on my way.
Thank you, Clive. I'll look into one of the other sightings. Let's rendezvous back here later.
All right. Is this my last quest? Let's see. No, there's one. Make from Mickelberg. Where is Mickelberg? Oh hell! All right. I'm gonna be back though in a second. I'm gonna need like a 15-minute break for sure. I'll be right back. This a fight?
Damn it. The reports were true. I need to stop them before they get to the town.
It should be easy. I'm set up to murder mobs. Like, what are you talking about? Let's see. I'm rusty on fighting right now, though. AoE setup is immaculate.
Fine hound.
Figured more was coming. Are y'all trying to? All right. How about that? I don't even know what you are, buddy. Light word. With this Odin sword.
Call that a test, Ultima? Clive, it's me. Are you all right? I am. But it seems the reports were true. The thralls have returned. I dispatched the few that I found, though. Well, that's something, I suppose. But what were they doing south of town? They all came from the north last time. We might be able to fend off an attack from one side or the other, but from both? Do you have eyes in the north? Some. I should probably go and have a look, though, just to be sure. You head back to Northreach. I want you there just in case war breaks out while I'm away. What do you mean? Her ladyship's been busy working her magic on the townspeople, stirring up ill feeling towards her father. But she'll have her marching on the barracks if we're not careful. What? This is exactly what the Dane was afraid of. I'll do what I can to calm things down. Be careful out there, all right? Don't worry, I'm not like you. One sniff of those things and I'm running back to town screaming blue murder.
Do you not see, Father? The people of Northreach have...
All right, I'm gonna be right back. More talky.
given enough, and only a fool would ask for more.
Listen to me, Sabine. Where would our people be without their country, hmm? The Empire is their sword and their shield. It is she that ensures they can live without fear. And now she teeters on the brink. Without their sword, how will the people fight? Without their shield, how will they protect their kin? Can the unarmed stand against the advancing hordes? No. But there is yet hope. A new shield, a new sword. A new empire. We can rebuild Sandbreck, just as Great Grieger wills it.
Perhaps we could, Father. But we don't want to. Not if it is built on the broken backs of the people.
Please, let us not quarrel in the street. You must see that no good will come of this. Our fight is not with each other, but with the threat that draws ever closer to our gates. A threat that your sword has yet to rid us of, Your Eminence.
You will hold your tongue, whore! You may have filled my daughter's head with your heresy, but I will not be corrupted.
Corrupted? Your daughter's opinions are her own, as you would know if you had ever deigned to listen to her. At least I hope they are your opinions, and not posturing born of a family feud. Northreach deserves better than that.
Northreach deserves better than you, Carla. Yes, I know who you are. The slut of Twinside who bedded a Branded.
Jealous, are you? That a woman might choose a bearer over a pious man of Grieger.
Clive! I met a swarm of thralls coming south from Oriflamme. Hundreds of them. Too many to count.
No. Work on the fortifications has scarcely begun. We will retreat to Caer Norvent and there make our stand. Did you hear me? That was an order!
While this is but a heartfelt plea, let us make our stand here and protect our home.
Yes, sir.
Protect those that we love. Together for Northreach.
You heard the dame. What are we waiting for? Pikemen to the gates. Archers to the roofs. Quickly, come on!
But she is but a common...
whore, yes. And we'd follow her to the gates of hell. The men have their orders, and they look like following them. I got them spaced out at regular intervals. Whichever direction the thralls strike from, there'll be someone there to meet them.
Thank you, Philippe. Rest assured the people will play their part. The herbalist has donated her stock of medicines to me. Should any of your men be injured, take them to the Vale. We'll see to them there.
Thank you, milady. I will.
I'll play my part too. You still won for numbers. Unlike the enemy. I only hope I can go some way to evening the odds. Philippe, can I leave the south in your hands? I doubt the thralls by the lake were the last of their number.
Of course. I'll lead a party down that way so we don't get taken by surprise. What about you?
I'll make my way up the road to Oriflamme. I fought a few of these things. And while I can't promise to hold them all back, I should be able to thin the herd.
All right. But take care.
Thank you. Both of you.
You can thank us when it's over.
Till then, madame.
captain said to bring our wounded here.
There are so many of them. Not for long. Is it over? No. It's only just begun. Help me, boy. Get to me, boy. Fuck. I've heard Torgal. No good. All yours, Torgal.
You're finished.
I didn't want to waste a healing item.
That looks to be the last of them. I wonder how the others fared. Better hurry back to town. Come on, Torgal.
Clive, it's good to see you.
And you. The road to Oriflamme is clear. How did you and your men fare?
Well, we ended up fighting for our lives down by the lake. Took a few nicks, but nothing the girls of the Vale can't put right.
Glad to hear it.
Well, it seems we've survived. For the time being, at least. I thank you both for answering the call.
You were right. And I was wrong. About everything. I had thought that the only way to unite the people was under the banner of Empire. That without a strong hand to guide them, they would drift apart. To be borne hither and yon by the eddying currents of fate. But you brought them together. Not by force, nor by the exercise of goddess-given authority, but by simply being one of them. By knowing what they feel, because you feel it yourself.
Our purpose was ever the same, Your Eminence. You were merely distracted by a loftier vision of empire and glory, while our eyes beheld matters closer to home.
You have the right of it again. As did you, Sabine. His radiance said it himself. Sanbreque is naught without her citizens. I forgot that, and I am sorry.
I'm sorry too, Father. I should never have taken things so far. I only wanted you to understand how the people felt. How I felt. But my anger got the better of me.
Do not blame yourself, my dear. This was my doing. I should have listened to you. To all of you.
Your Eminence, your Ladyship, I do not doubt that you came here with the best of intentions. But I believe the same could be said of us all. We all want safety, security, prosperity. Not just for Northreach, but for the entire realm. And we may yet achieve it. If only we work together. Will you join us in this?
Yes. We shall.
Thank you, Your Eminence. Now that that is settled, I must go and see to the wounded. The Vale's doors are always open to any soldier in need of relief. And today there are more than ever before.
Madame Isabel is a rare soul indeed. In these dark times, I see that it is not men like me who should lead the realm, but women like her.
You're right. If only I'd listened to her when I had the chance.
Forgive me for saying so, milady, but you still do. The dame said it herself. We can turn things around. We just have to work together. And that goes for you, too. You're one of us now.
One of you?
Well said, Captain. Let this be a new beginning. Not only for Sanbreque, but for us.
Well, since there's nothing more to be done here, I should see if Isabel needs any help moving the wounded.
Can we get you anything?
A room at the Phil would be nice. There's no need to worry any longer. We did it! Kiss me.
Did bro say kiss me? What? Who said that?
I saw several soldiers being carried to the Vale.
Oh, it's a mix of the wars, the whores, and the villagers and the soldiers.
How goes the treatment of the wounded? I'll be happy to man one end of a stretcher if it would help.
You've helped quite enough for one day, Clive. Thank you.
Don't mention it.
Oh, but I must. After all you've done for this town, it is the very least you deserve.
Tell me, if Northreach had fallen, what would you have done? A woman of your means could find a home anywhere in the realm, but I sense you would rather have died here.
It's a long story.
For you, madame, I have all the time in the world.
Very well. Long ago, I had a life in the Crystalline Dominion. I was Carla then, courtesan to the nobility. So sought after was I that it was only they who could afford my time. Alas, those halcyon days were not to last. For naive as I was, I fell in love with a bearer. He was my master's guard, the gentlest man I have ever known. After they discovered us together, he was whipped bloody and forbidden from ever looking at me again. And so we fled. Not that we had anywhere to flee to. We wandered, aimless and starving, half dreading, half praying that the next day would be our last. Until we found ourselves here, in Northreach. It was the Vale that took us in, that fed us, clothed us, and healed our hurts. Those that could be healed, at least. My love was already too far gone.
He passed away.
He did. Not long after we arrived. But at least we were able to share a few moments of peace before the end. It was the greatest gift I have ever received. But the generosity of this town and her people did not end there. The men and women of the Vale supported me through my grief. Shared in it, though I was still a stranger to them. They treated me like a sister. And so I swore that I would always do the same. That I would return the kindness that Northreach showed me. That I would repay my debt to the Vale.
Thank you, Isabel, for sharing this with me.
You're a lot like him, you know. Perhaps that is why I have such a soft spot for you. Never stop fighting, Clive. And I shan't either. I know that it will not be easy to keep Northreach together. But our efforts will be rewarded. Just look at us now. The people, the soldiers, even the Duke of Oriflamme and his daughter, all united in defense of this town that we have come to call our home. And what of you? Can we count on your support too?
Always.
We still got 3 more quests to do before we go to the main mission. You know what? I'm gonna knock them out today. I'm not playing. I'm doing all of them today. The main mission and the these 3 side quests or whatever the fuck. I gotta walk. Man, that's a hike. I gotta walk to both of them? Ugh. Ugh. All right. Wait, can I heal her? I'm not gonna heal. I'm not gonna heal. I'm gonna keep it moving. Whatever we run into, we run into. All the smoke. What's up, Nay? How you today? Missed that. Give me a potion. A high potion and a potion. Yo, my curatives was it full? I'm good. I'm good. You been staying on your shit? No. Don't go yet. You been staying on your shit? You know what I'm talking about. What we talked about? I'll put my cam up. You been staying on what we talked about? You been cool? Getting what done? Hey, Lady in Red, how are you? I hope so. I hope so. Matter of fact, I'll do you one better. hope so.
Okay.
You're not bad. I'm tired, but I'm about to fight it though. I just did a 14-hour shift last night for third shift. I don't know if you can see my bags under my eyes. But I want to do these 3 side quests at least before I go to bed. And I gotta go back to bed tonight. I mean, not to bed, to work tonight. Don't fight me. I will fucking destroy you. Just go away. Stop charging me. What is that? I don't want no smoke with that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it moving on that one. Yo, stop!
This place has been flooded twice over.
Yes, I am.
Next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
I am. I could really just do the main mission and beat the game. Look what percentage I'm on. Look, game progress, 87%. But I keep doing all the side missions. Only other thing I don't do though, I don't do all the little marks, the bounty marks. They call it marks, but they really bounties, like strong ass monsters. I completed the whole board until I got to a couple, like I had 3 S classes left, right? Then I progressed the story a little bit more and they dropped a bunch more A classes and S classes on me. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna beat the game because right around town, it's got New Game Plus anyway. I'm sure all the other big streamers beat this game already because that's what they do. They rushed it. They put it on the easiest mode and they beat the game. They don't do no side missions. They don't do nothing. Get away from me. Oh, I gotta fight you. All right. Sorry. Sorry, I gotta fight you. Sorry. Sorry you wanna fight me. I hope you got medical. I hope you got some good medical insurance. And your mother got some good life insurance. So we about to fuck you up, boy. Yeah, I did all the side missions. I did all the side missions and like all the side missions up to like 75% of the game being finished and all the bounties too. But now I'm just at the point like, all right. I did that all wrong. No, turn on the arms of darkness. What are you doing? Here we go. We gonna take him out anime style. That's not gonna take him out. All right, enough. Enough is enough. He's trying to kill me, and I'm trying to fuck around. Look at my health, and I don't want to heal. I refuse to heal. I'm sorry. Because I'm playing on the hardest difficulty available to me, and I don't like to spam heal either because it's not hard enough for me.
Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Pause. It's definitely hard enough for me. Pause. What? What am I seeing? That laugh just cracked my back and it felt great. All right, next. Everybody going to sleep. This right here. Then we're gonna hit the corner over here. Heal me up, because I'm not using the heal item. Come on, potion. Regular potion. Ah! Love to see it. Torgo, he trying to run up on me. Torgo, get him. Light work. That really should be my routine every time I take a day off or too many hours off of playing this game. I should just... What the fuck is that? My daughter's running around in her mommy's heels. All right. That's really loud. Can y'all hear that? I don't think y'all can hear it, but I don't know. As long as y'all can't hear it, I don't mind. Clunk, clunk, clunk. They right above my head. What's going on here?
These people have turned. And the village seems safe enough at least. What is going on here?
Ah, did you too heed the call?
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Is that so?
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed.
King Barnabas? Oh, you work for Barnabas.
Where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Yeah, I like that. That Waffle House.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
They want to be saved. Forgive me. But did another foreigner like me come here?
Hold on.
He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He is staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
Let us be made pure. Let us be made divine.
Oh, Lord, bring us salvation.
Let us be made pure. Let us be made divine.
Oh, Lord, bring us salvation.
Let us be made pure. Let us be made divine.
Oh, Lord, bring us salvation.
This is a cult. I ain't gonna lie, this is a cult. This ain't nothing safe about this. Nothing about this is like like I'll be in it, be like, yo, what you got going on? As soon as he brought me something to drink, like, no, I'm good. I'm good, buddy. I'm cool. I drink a lot of water. I got a long drive. I don't got time to pull over. My gas low. And ain't no gas station out here. We're in the middle of the apocalypse times world area. So, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you feel me?
Excuse me. Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield, if I am not mistaken.
That's right. And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter.
You ain't no Assassin's Creed then.
Prayers. Have you not?
He ain't no Assassin's Creed.
Devote themselves to the veneration
Not for
of
real.
their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before.
Okay, Nate, I see you changed your picture to your real
Praying
picture.
night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him. Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my Lord and Master, but this... it is different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their Lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become Akashic. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me
my lord. But I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
I'll go find out what. Stay here. Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do. Echoes as well.
Well, yo, but why did this happen right now, though? Like,
ready, brother?
If they was just in here, did he lure me in here so I can see this happen? That's what I'm starting to feel like. Nah. Hurry up!
I've heard Torgal. It's over.
Nay, thank you. Hey, I don't know if you know, but yeah, I don't spam shout outs no more. I give shout outs when I receive some love. And you deserve a shout out. And let's see what this is. Why she got your hair when you first started your lock journey?
I gotta go now.
That's why you picked her.
I gotta go now. He's done. I gotta go. You a real one. My G. He a real one. He died for me, bro.
He died for me, bro. Oh, what the?
We meet again.
Why?
I've killed your kind before.
That sounds pretty racist. I've killed your kind before. Yeah, he do. You're right. I see what you see. That's why I'm gonna beat his ass till I'm motherfucking tired. I'm glad you told me. Cause I was just gonna beat his ass regular. Now I'm gonna beat his ass till I'm motherfucking tired. Bro, just lay down. Catch that real quick. Catch that arrow real quick. Troy gonna heal me. Now I'm about to go to work. I need the health. Come on. Half of that shit. Ugh. Ooh, that's not good. I don't want to heal. Pull him down.
Help me, boy.
This is what y'all girls be doing. He's pulling that motherfucker head down. Oh shit! No, attack him! Not. I'm about to be forced to heal because I'm attacking the wrong thing. Look, I'm not locked onto anything, but it's locking me onto that.
That's better.
And I healed again by mistake. Fuck. I did not need that second heal. Give me that. Oh, that's not good. It lock onto that crystal every fucking time for some reason. I'm not even look. It's shooting at the crystal. I can't see the crystal. He's in front of me. That shit is detrimental. Look! Elf. Oh shit.
Well done.
Oh, all right. I was trying to save. Heal up. Here we go. Couldn't quite get half. It don't give me enough health no more. I might take that off. Clap me.
No good.
All right, so you know what? I wasn't gonna use this. But you're pissing me off. He moved fast. Oh, I'm in that. Oh, shit. Look, it's still shooting the fucking... I keep doing that, man. I'm gonna check out the new control change. I'm gonna see. They just updated the game. They added 2 different control types. I don't know how I feel about these controls because I keep making a mistake in using healing items when I'm trying to use my dog. I'm trying to tell my dog to do things. They scared of a fucking paper mache dude. Bro, why you ain't just push him? Knock it down. Look how unsturdy it walked. Look at that shit. Look. I hit him with a sword and he fell and deactivated. His batteries died when I knocked him over. Like, that's all you had to do, my boy. Push him.
I had to save them.
Push him as hard as you can.
They might have a chance to
Why
find
you running?
true salvation by devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did when the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in, a duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it. Forgive me, my Lord Marquis. I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
They are saved. Found her. I should get this report to Cyril.
All tired died.
My Lord Marquis, welcome back. I'm glad
Oh,
to see you hale and
okay. You come about the dude that
I
got
met with your
stabbed.
third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came, and their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end. For the right to choose how one dies is no less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die on their own terms.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's faith. It matters not how misguided others might judge one's decision to be, only that the decision is one's own. We live according to the teachings of our order. We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
But he didn't die for your creed. He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was. We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once.
My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important. I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
What's up, Death Lord? What's going on, bro? Oh. Signboards. I don't even know what signboards are. I've just been doing missions. And I think I got one more left. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. All I gotta do is turn them all 3 in and I'm done. Then I could do the main, start the main mission.
Let's hope one of the gardeners knows where to find snow daisies.
You should have seen it.
Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back, Sid.
Yes. Welcome back. Trip wasn't too much of a pain in the arse, I hope.
Who is this dude in the green? I don't even know who that is.
You in to help with the trial, but from what I hear, things didn't.
I think more people moved on my shit on my in the hideout than I remember. I think people moved in. Does Ember deserve? Yes.
Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim.
Yeah, why won't I let him be the scout?
Indeed it is.
We don't
Thank
expect
you for your
scouts to fight
honest
head up.
appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has much to learn, it's true. And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance nonetheless.
Just don't let me do it.
He did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade, and any mind can conquer its fears. But a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, or you ain't. And by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to waste it now, would it?
Fine. One more chance.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I have to. I'll show you. Just you wait.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right place. Just like someone else we know. And if you ask me, we've been leaning on him for far too long. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight off his shoulders, I reckon.
It couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you? I won't have him thinking he's been hard done by. Next thing you know, he'll be asking for a day off. Chance would be a fine thing. Back to work.
Forgive me, Sid. This did not play out as I expected.
Things really do these days. But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best out of a bad situation. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Thank you.
Trial and error. All right, next. Turn the next one in. And now there's another to pick up. Bro, I don't know if I want to. Oh my God. Why they keep doing this? It's like the game is saying, bro, I know you want to finish this shit, but we need to show you something else 3 more times every time.
Oarsman, I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
I think I did.
Just take them. And don't talk a lot. Let me go to the next person.
You did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Just go.
Your Highness.
What's wrong with you?
Do me the honor of accompanying me.
Now. It is time, then.
So yeah, I do. A bunch of people did move on my shit. Like 3 different like leaders.
Master Harpocrates.
Oh, we about to be on trash.
No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done.
Come on, bro.
I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more.
Bro, if you don't shut your Shawn Michaels ass looking ass up.
I have sworn to atone for my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again...
He making me mad.
And see in his eyes what I have become.
He pissing me off.
I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve.
Just his look is pissing me off.
Prove to yourself and to him.
His hoop earring and his blonde hair. And his emo band boy. With, how you emo looking with blonde hair though? Like, come on.
I must at the very least offer him my gratitude.
Yes, come on.
Very well then. Take me to him.
How you got on armor? How you got on armor and a ruffled dress with leather straps, chainmail? Fuck on, bro. You're a walking contradiction. Look at this. Look at him. He got on jeggings. He got on a skirt.
Bro, now, I hesitate to approach
oh
him.
no. Oh no.
What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Master Harpocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Is that a wyvern tail?
color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Harpocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
A stone.
Oh, what up, Zev? What up, Zev? What up, Zev?
Precisely my stoler's quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about. Thank you, Harpocrates. It shall have pride of place in my chamber.
This game is really trying to get me to know everybody before the last fight. Like, are we all about to die? Like,
right.
what the fuck?
Something troubling you?
No more than usual. It's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to make something for it.
Gaff.
I'm sure she'd like that.
back in the north, families would always make gifts when a bairn was on the way. Yeah, let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Ed is due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Yes.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm. But not just any good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. One made from the feather of a silver chocobo. There's not lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home.
Don't I got a silver chocobo?
Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers.
Someone definitely taking the L.
I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose horse it's attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with travelling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this.
Bro, shut your Kano looking ass up. I'm tired of talking. Like, I'm tired of dialogue. Like, I am tired of dialogue. I'm ready to go fight and see what's going on. If my shit still say 87%, I'm about to be pissed. It still say 87%. Bro, I just did like 6 side quests and nothing moved. Just my eyelids, because I'm getting sleepy. Why you laughing, Zev?
Say what you will.
You laughing because I got mad? I'm getting mad. He just gave me a fucking new quest, man. I don't even know, and I won't be able to find out today unless I just fight, unless I just end up going to work sleepy tomorrow.
What brings you down from the heavens, Sid?
I need your advice. Joshua and I are looking for a place where snow daisies grow. Preferably in
I
abundance.
thought I just gave somebody snow daisies.
Then you'll want somewhere not too hot and not too cold, and where the winds are strong enough to carry the seeds.
I thought I did
Man's
this.
Hill would be a good place to start. There in the Royal Meadows, perhaps? Both have similar climbs and the right elevation. If the Blight hasn't claimed them yet.
Right. Thank you.
Didn't I just
Did
give...
you learn where we might find our flowers?
The gardener here mentioned the Royal Meadows in Sambrak.
Ah, the fields beyond Northreach. Well, if that's the case, then Yote was right. I recalled that she kept the record of our travels, you see.
Yahtzee.
So I asked her if she'd perhaps noted anywhere.
We ain't
that
got time to
snow
play no
daisies grew,
fucking games,
and she
bro.
mentioned Oilerfeist Bay.
Whose shores border the meadows. Off we go then.
At this point, I'm about to fall asleep on top of my PS5, slobbing it and water damage it, because that's how tired I am. Oh my god, I got 2. This one wants me to go get flowers. Or, no, not flowers, feathers.
And what can I do for you?
We about to max these. I ain't playing with y'all no more.
I do like a customer who knows what
See,
you want.
I have not once maxed out all my healing items. Which y'all pushing me.
And now
Don't play with it. Don't play with it.
the
Alright.
garrison today.
This way. I'm gonna. Hey, tell whoever made these maps drop the Addy. Whoever made these maps, tell them I said drop the Addy. Oh my goodness. I really gotta go. Oh, man. Yeah, for sure. Tell him drop the Addy. Tell him drop the Addy. I'm about to hop out on him like skinny me.
Faster.
The meadows are vast. Where do we even start?
Yote mentioned the coastline. We can start there.
What the fuck? Look at all these creatures. I gotta. They're gonna make me fight. Well, you know what? Got something for everybody. Now, lightning rod inside it. You hear all these dogs? I'm not it. These might be it.
What do you see, boy?
An ugly motherfucker.
Let's hope this is the last one.
Only one way to find out.
Fuck, I did it again, man. Ooh, big parry. My other rock attack take way more stun than that from him.
Farewell.
Like, something light. Something light. I know it's about to be a baby cutscene.
That was harder than I expected. But Founder, it was worth it. They're beautiful.
Do you think Jill will like them?
She'll love them. Come on. Let's go.
It appears my work is done. The rest, as they say, is up to you. Well, you and the skies. We wouldn't want another thunderstorm now, would we?
All right, last. So this brought me all the way back home. Okay. Now I gotta look at this damn map. Look, see what I'm saying? Drop the Addy, map maker. Game designer. Is this the right way? Yeah. Jill?
Jill, there's something I'd like to show you.
I brought some ice flowers. That's who I was getting it for.
And where might this something be?
It's, not here. Now, I know this is sudden, but how would you fancy a trip to Oriflamme?
There are so many. This is what you wanted to show me. I don't know what to say.
You don't need to say anything. The smile on your face is enough. We've been worried about you, Joshua and I. Do you remember when I took you to Man's Hill? Or tried to?
How could I forget? You saw me crying and thought a change of scenery might lift my spirits. In the end, it earned me a nasty cough and a stern scolding from your mother. But I felt wonderful nonetheless.
I'm sorry.
Well, why don't we just bang?
I had no idea what I was getting us both into.
Or like hang out.
But I couldn't bear to see you like that.
It's in there. We can.
Before we left, my chambermaid told me she'd overheard your mother talking about my marriage prospects with some of the noblewomen at court. They were debating whether it would be more profitable to marry me off to one of the high houses instead of saving me for the ducal line. No one thought to ask me what I wanted. I was nothing to them. A pawn at best. I felt so trapped. So lonely.
I didn't know.
But I wasn't alone. You were there. Your hand in mine as we ran for those oaks. And I knew then, no matter what happened, I would be all right. I'll never forget that feeling.
Once you get that feeling, that sexual healing. Yeah.
Before we broke camp, the morning after the storm.
Well, she made a crown.
Do you know what I did?
She's trying to get married.
What?
I slipped away from my governess to climb the tor.
What is governess?
From there, I saw a sea of petals, all reaching for the sun. And I realized that no matter how terrible the night, dawn would always come. That you would always come for me. And you have. Again and again.
Where do you see us? when all this is...
Oh, I'm interested.
I don't know. Not here, though. I think I've outgrown the twins. After everything we've been through, the realm just seems so small. I'll need some space to...
You better quit looking at me like
spread my
that.
wings.
You better quit looking at me like that. I tell you like that.
That's what you'll have. And I'll stop at nothing to see that you do.
Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Nah, time back. Fuzzy time back. Fuzzy tucking the back.
It's a knife.
I never was much good at garlands.
Why you being weird to me?
But it'll have to do.
That's nothing in my pocket.
It's a knife.
I'll treasure it forever.
Thank you, Clive.
Oh,
For this,
baby.
flowers,
What's up, baby?
everything.
Bing bong.
It's exactly what I needed.
It's a knife.
All right, let me shut up.
Oh, my treasure.
Now, I tell you what, I like you, and I want
We
you.
should probably be getting back. I expect the others are wondering where we are.
You're right. There's still much to do.
And we'll do it together.
Joining hands with Jill. To departing for origin. What? Oh, she in my party now? Who else in my party? Yo, where the fuck? Where did Joshua go? All right, let's go knock this out. Yo, we kissed. I ain't say nothing about just kicking it all the time right now together. I need some space. Give me some time to miss you, baby. God, dog.
Excuse me. I'm looking for something.
Why you being weird to me?
Oh, well, then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo near some guide hovel not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's knock this out. So I could really like take her. Oh, look. I got a 4-person party. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I am not about to do the main mission. I'm not even about to do this side mission. I'll come back to this. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to try one of these I want to try this S tier dude that beat the fuck out of me. I think he's here. I got Jill, Joshua, and my dog. No, wrong. Yeah, this is all right. Atlas. All right, yeah. I want to give Atlas a try. Now that I got a 4-person party. Cause I tried it with just me and my dog, and it just was not working. Like, bro was spamming me. And he was hitting me hard as shit. All right, after I try this, I need to get off, y'all. I gotta go to bed. Gotta go to fucking work. Fuck work. Work can suck Clive's dick. That's how I feel. I should just do a no call, no show. Work tried to ruin my life by giving me money, just enough money to make me need them. Fuck on. Work give you just enough money to make you need them. Like a drug dealer. Work is drug dealer. Okay, hold up. Why am I going to work? This is where I need to go. This way. The system is definitely designed that way. Give you just enough money to make you need them. No matter how much money you make it from a job, it's never enough. Because every time you make more, you're gonna spend more for your lifestyle. You're gonna, let's say you get a $5 raise, you're gonna get a better car. Or you'll get a better place to live. And it's gonna just negate itself. It's gonna void itself out. No matter how much money you're making from a job, I'm talking about a job, most of the time you just like, it's never gonna be enough.
Company.
Now, if you do your own thing and you figure that shit out, you're gonna be making too much money to spend unless you're just reckless with money. Unless you're just out here buying all the designer, popping bottles on a regular. Yeah, this a dude. This hill. Attack him, y'all. Yeah, it's 4 of us now. Oh, whoa. And I ain't had his power yet. I didn't have that yet. His timing on his attacks is... Ah! Hate when I waste them. Bitch. Yeah, I have not changed not one time. I'm using only the sword. Yes, sir. I definitely got something for you. Look. I got something for you, boy. Now go back to the sword. How you get over there? Oh! Did it again, man. Down here. Humiliation. Get that noggin knocked on, bitch. Sorry. Perfect. Psych. Ooh, with the parry. Down here. Now, whatever you're doing, stop right there. And I'm gonna move over here. For sure. Appreciate you. You chill. Oh, oh! That's gonna get him up out of here. That plus Torgal. Oh, you tried to trap me in a corner! Oh! I beat him. I should go beat the rest of them. But you know what? I'm gonna save it right here. I'm gonna be responsible, man.
Back to sleep with you.
Yeah, go to fuck to sleep. Go to fuck to sleep, bro. Fake ass Exodia. Alright, let me drop this save. I'm gonna catch y'all, man. I'm gonna catch y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna be able to be on later in the day. Starting next week, too. No more of these early mornings and me going to sleep early as fuck. I'm gonna be able to stay up later in the day. Let me see who online, who's streaming right now. Madonna look crazy. Oh.
So you want to be great first?
Oh, my dude on, my guy. Hey, Cho. Meet you all over there. Here we go. All right, I'm gonna meet you all over there.